Hey guys! What's up? So today I have the best news to tell you guys because this past Tuesday I found out that after 5 long, frustrating, and grueling years, my community college finally relented and I no longer have to take any math courses whatsoever in order to get my associate's degree. The only class I will have to take is another science course. 5 long, grueling years of going back and forth with those people, and finally, I'm free! I don't have to worry about this anymore. It's all over because they finally said yes. Now I know there are some of you who do know about the plight I had been having with my college for, the last how many years, because I mention it so many times, in my past videos. But for those of you, who could be new, I'll kind of give you a brief rundown of what, the problems have been. Since 2010, I had been trying desperately to get the math waived so I could, graduate, because I had all my credits I needed, but I just didn't have the math and I also didn't have the science. So anytime we thought we were making progress with, getting math waived, they then, counter-suited with, well, you don't have this, so can't do that. And then, when you got the other thing taken care of that they said you didn't have, then they came back with something new. So it was back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it's just, it was very frustrating. And now I don't have to worry about that because it's all over, or it will be over, after, I've taken the other science course that I have to take in order to get the math credit, but not really math credit. But this is, as I said at the beginning of the video, this is the best news I could possibly ever receive, because you guys, the way I talked about the college, you've seen the anguish, the anger, the frustration. So to have this weight lifted off of me is just beyond comforting and refreshing and beyond well-deserved and well-needed. But it's just 5 years. That's a lot. That's 5 years of my life I have been dealing with this college. I could have graduated back in 2010 or even 2011, but just because this problem with I don't understand any concept of math whatsoever, so I just can't do it because I have no comprehension of it, so I can't do the subject because it's just a foreign language to me. And trying to explain to them, they just fell on deaf ears. They said, well, I'm sorry, you can get a tutor, you can get this, you can get that, but it's like I could have all the help in the world, but it just doesn't sink in because my brain doesn't comprehend any of it. I mean, I can do 2 + 2 on a good day, and that's about as far as I can go, people. I'm not kidding. I'm really bad at it. But to have this all over now, it feels great. I've now achieved a major milestone in my life. Graduating will be another major milestone, but I have got over this massive hurdle that's been keeping me back all these past 5 years, because without an associate's degree, I was pretty much screwed, because I need that thing, because you could, get on with life without a degree from college, but for me, I really need that thing in order to get a job and get on with my life, basically. Alright guys, so that's basically all I wanted to tell you, that I have this major weight lifted off of me now, and everything should possibly, go well for me for the rest of the year. I am just so happy and relieved, and I'm also proud of myself, because I have been fighting with these people for 5 long years. I've never given up once. I have wanted to give up so many times because it was always 1 step forward and 2 steps back. But I kept persevering, and I never gave up. I told those people, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to keep coming and coming and coming until you finally give me what I want. And they finally did, after I had help from my mother, because my mother and I, as the previous video where I blasted her, well, it was, because of anger and whatnot, but, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for her. So, I'm very thankful that she took over the reins after, I only could do so much. Another person I want to thank is my stepfather, because my stepfather is the one that really, basically got the committee to finally see things my way with a very well persuasive letter to them explaining that, well, I don't know, I never really saw the letter, but it did the job because the committee finally relented and said, yes, you can take a science course in lieu of, math, so you can graduate. So I have to thank my mother, I have to thank my stepfather, of course, I thank myself, and I also have to thank a whole bunch of teachers at Nova who basically, they cut through red tape for me in order to, get waivers and, substitutions. So I have to thank them, and this is just the best thing that has happened to me in a very long time. So with that, I'm gonna go, and I will keep you updated on what happens, and yeah, alright, until next week, I'll see ya. Okay, bye.